My name is Tony the Scribe. We talk about the world ending. What world? Different people have different perspectives on the exact same events that are going on. Privileged folks from Minneapolis think, oh yeah, they're out here keeping us safe. Other folks who look like me, who every time, we see a squad car, our heart starts beating a little bit faster, right?
Tell me about what you do with NOC.
Why are we actually going after, the symptoms of all of these sicknesses, poverty, racism, mass incarceration, all of those kinds of things, rather than the causes of them, right? Network of services that actually address the problem. Think globally, act locally. For example, like Trump just passed this Muslim ban thing, right? What we can do is we can get a bunch of people together and go to the airport. If everybody in every city where there's an international airport did that, we already would have solved the problem locally. People tend to think that there's only one thing they can do. So they're like, oh, I'm not into all that politics stuff. I'm not a politics person, I'm a music person. The ability to create and do music intersects with politics in a bunch of different ways. What are the ways that I can do all of those things, in ways that feel honest, and start investigating all of the myriad little tiny infinite pathways that exist inside of our body like capillaries. I appreciate when people are doing things that are brave. Guante, right? Guante is a really amazing example. Eric Mayson. Eric Mason's another really good example of this, right? My art isn't political all the time, right? It is sometimes, but only insofar as I'm political, right? My art is much more personal expression than it is, political manifesto. The multitude of practices, both creative and not, that people can engage in is, we're talking about a quilt. There are different patches that maybe sit next to each other, but they're not the same patch. The thing about a quilt that makes it so incredible is that it's so many different patches all at the same time. Let's not be afraid to be patchy. Tony the Scribe, staring at the city.